everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hey there, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you'll subscribe and be part of this beautiful family. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much for getting us to 200 subscribers. We reached 200 subscribers, I think it was last week, yes. And like, I am so happy, I am so grateful for the support that you guys are showing me, and thank you so much to all the people who have subscribed. Let's get more people to subscribe. You know, if you haven't subscribed, just click the subscribe button. You're already here, like you're here, so come on. And also 40% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Like, I don't understand. You guys watch my videos, so why don't you just subscribe? Clearly you guys are seeing something on this channel that you like, so just subscribe, you know, just subscribe. Like, and let's get, can we get to 500 subscribers before the year ends? Like by the by the 31st of December 2019, can we get to 500 subscribers? That's my goal, and the only way in which I can reach my goal is if you guys share my videos and my channel as a whole. But like I said, thank you so much. Cool. So today I just thought, you know, we're approaching exam season, or some of us have already started writing our exams, and I just thought, Guti, like, this is such a stressful this is such a stressful season for students, you know, whether you're in high school or at a tertiary institution. Like, it's that time of the year where you're just like, yeah, literally, you know. And I just thought that I should share some of the things that I do, or that I keep on telling myself or reminding myself of when I'm in a stressful situation like this, you know. And also because I've been seeing a lot of posts on Twitter, especially, Guti, like people tweeting, Guti, academically I'm walking at the beach wearing stilettos, academically I'm grating water, academically I'm highlighting my notes using Tipex, you know. And they're all funny, sharp. All of those things, when you read them, they're funny, but when you actually think about them, it's just a reflection of how hard it is, how students are struggling, you know. Maybe it's not all of us, but most of us, we're struggling, and we're just like, academically, like, it's not going well. Like, it's the pits, we're in the pits, you know. And like, some of us, we're going through a lot. There are some people who need to get a minimum of 70% in their exams so that they can be able to pass the module. And when you think about it, you're just like, how the heck am I gonna get 70% Gule exam? Some of us, we didn't even qualify to write the exams, and already is stressed because back at home they'll be asking about your results, and when at that time you didn't even write the exam, already you failed because you didn't even qualify to write your exam. And it's a lot, you know, it's a lot. We're going through the most, and unfortunately this is the season where there are some students who feel like everything is just so overwhelming in a bad way. Everything is just getting too much to handle, to a point where they feel like maybe just taking their lives is like a better option right now, you know. And it's just like those things that I want to talk about and hopefully help someone out there, like I said, with the things that I keep telling myself when I'm in that situation, or when I have those thoughts, right? So firstly, I'm always like, sharp, I'm struggling right now, you know. It's the last block and I'm about to write my exams, and I feel like there's just a lot. I cannot study, like, it's getting too much, you know. But I always remind myself, Uguti, it's always been a struggle though. Well, for myself, throughout the year, since the beginning of the year when the academic year started, I've been struggling. I've been feeling like this is a lot. I've been feeling like studying is hard, or whatever, you know. Like, this is not the first time that I'm struggling. And for me, if I could make it throughout the first block, second block, third block, or if I could make it through the first semester, what's stopping me from making it now, you know? Like, it's also like an understanding, but to you stronger than what you think you are. If you're still standing right now, then keep on standing, basically, you know. That's what I'm saying. Keep on standing. Like, don't give up. All you need to do is push. You need to push hard. Push. Have positive thoughts, positive energy, you know. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but just push and try hard to do your best, you know. If it's a case of Uguti, you know Uguti, you need a 70% to be able to pass the module, then strive. When you're studying, strive for that 70%. Tell yourself, Uguti, and see where I'm going to get 70%. Speak it into existence and pray. Like this thing of Uguti, we're thinking, Uguti, God can do miracles. I'm just going to pray. Sharp. God can do a miracle. There's nothing that's stopping him from doing it. But you also need to understand that you need to do your part as well, you know. You can't not study and just chill and be on something. Oh, God has got my back. Sharp. Prachi has your back. But you need to do your part as well. Study hard. Work smart. You know. This thing of Guti, we try to do things, right? We putting so much pressure on ourselves to, for instance, I need to get a distinction, I need to graduate in record time, you know, and all of that. Like I cannot be repeating this module and whatever, I cannot fail and all of that and all of that. Those are some of the things. I'm not saying, Guti, that's not the right mentality to have, but I'm saying, Guti, don't put too much pressure on yourself, right? Don't put too much pressure on yourself to a point where you feel like you can't handle it. Yes, failure sucks. Trust me, definitely. I know. Like, take it from me. Failure sucks. It really does. But also to understand, it's okay. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're gonna fail, okay, that module is just not working out, you're going to repeat the next year. You already know, but next time repeating. Like, it's okay. Just relax. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. In the bazo record time and all of that, you know, like, because when you think about it, even if it takes you 20 years to finish a 7-year degree, it's fine. The point is that you finished, and when you have that degree in your hand, no one's going to ask you about how many years did it take you to finish it, or it's not going to show on the actual degree but it took 7 years to finish a 4-year degree. No, at the end of it, you'll be happy by you have it, right? Someone posted on Twitter and said that she made an analogy of how life is, you know, and she said when you're making popcorn, right, usually, like, even if it's a whole batch of popcorn, it's called a batch, doesn't matter, but you make it in one pot, you use the same oil. But when you think about it, not all the kernels, it's the kernels, not all the kernels pop at the same time, right? It's not just everything that pops. Some pop first, some pop after, and whatever, right? But in the end, the results are all the same. You still get popcorn that is white, you still get popcorn that is fluffy and whatever. And that's just the analogy of, sorry guys, my battery acted up. So as I was saying, that's the analogy of life, you know. It just shows by my time is not your time, you know. Our times are not the same, you know, but at the end of it all, we're all going to pop. And that's the nice thing about it. It doesn't matter about when you did it in record time, and when I did it in 6 years instead of 4 years. But at the end of the day, basically. And also another thing you need to know, especially in this season, you need to take care of yourself. I cannot stress this more. You need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure that you're okay, your well-being is good. You need to understand that as much as you want this degree, or you want to pass matric and whatever, you also need to understand that you're a human being who needs to be taken care of. You are more than your academics, you know. Nothing is worth your life. Academics are not worth your life. Academics are not worth your peace. Anything that costs you your peace is something that you need to take a break from. And that's another point I want to get to. It's okay to take a break. If you feel like you're tired, and like, obviously you get tired when you're studying, but I feel but if you feel like you're tired, as in you can feel in your body, or you can feel in your mind, but like this is not on, like you're not taking this well, it's okay to take a break. Relax, take a chill pill. If you taking a break means but I am not going to write my exams, like I can feel that it's like I'm not fine, I'm going to have a mental breakdown. Take a break. It is okay. You can always come back the next year, you know, and things will be fine. I always say I take failure as a second chance of doing better at something or being better at something. Like, if maybe we could take failure as that and also as learning a lesson, then everything would be okay. You shouldn't take it as a bad thing, but yo, I failed or whatever. No, you've been giving it a second. Slungu, Sehoa, where art thou? You've been giving it a You've been given a second chance to do better at what you failed at, right? Just take a break and relax, okay? Also, studying and being in varsity or being in high school and these exams are temporary situations. They are literally temporary situations. The frustration and the stress that you're going through right now is something temporary, something that's lasting for maybe a couple of months. Something, your degree, that's only lasting, well, getting your degree is only lasting for a couple of years, you know? It's temporary. So be mindful and be careful to not make permanent decisions on something that's only going to last for a while. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Do not take permanent decisions for something that's only going to last for a while. You feeling like you need to take your life is a permanent decision for something that's only going to last you for a short while. And honestly, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. For your sanity, just take a chill. Think about it and you realize that it is not worth it, honestly, you know. And then also there's something that I wanted to speak about, now I forgot. Or also, if you feel like you're receiving a lot of pressure from maybe parents or society in general, but mostly parents, because I know, especially if like for instance me, my parents are paying for my tuition, and for me, when I failed the module and I realized that I'm not going to graduate in record time, for me, my stress was that, oh my word, I just wasted a whole year of my parents' money. Like, I wasted money. And for me, I realized, I thought about it, and also like maybe the fact that my parents are so supportive and they never mentioned anything like that to me, that's what made me realize, but you know what, it doesn't matter. I think, but if you feel like you're scared of your parents, like you're complaining, but how could you fail, whatever and stuff like that, and you feel like you cannot take that, just think about it. I feel like if you were to sit down with your parents and talk to them and speak to them, but guys, I'm not coping, like this is too much, I need to take a break, or guys, I'm not coping and I haven't been coping to a point where I'm going to repeat a module, I feel like they'd appreciate you sitting down and speaking to them and telling them all of those situations. They'd appreciate that more than actually hearing Guti their child had a mental breakdown, because obviously they'll be confused by Haibo, but she didn't say anything to us. Or if they hear about their child took their own life because school was getting too much for them and they were scared between the parents, you know, would react in like the weirdest or strangest of ways, you know, like it'll be a shock to them, but like she never came to speak to us, or she didn't come to speak to us, you know. I feel like your parents would appreciate you speaking to them more than actually having to hear about something bad happened to you. So always think about that. But when you feel like your parents are not there for you, they'll be okay. If you speak to them, they'll be okay, rather than you ending your life or experiencing a mental breakdown and whatever. Also reminds me of on Twitter, someone posted about there was a student who was studying in the library and they literally had a heart attack while studying and they died in the library. You know, like, it's very rough, guys. It is very, very rough. Guys, if you feel like you're not coping, please do something about it. Like, I cannot stress this enough, guys. It's not worth it. It's like, academics are not worth your life. You know, academics are not worth your sanity. Academics are not worth your peace. Anything that costs you your peace or your sanity is something that you do need to do something about. If it means kicking it out for a while, that's okay. But these are just some things that I wanted to speak to you guys about. While we're in the stressful season, yes, we're in the pits. Academics are a lot. Academics are hard. It's not easy, but you'll pull through it. That's all I'm saying. You'll pull through it. You'll be okay. You know, there's no need for you to be frustrated or panicking to a point where it's overwhelming in a bad way. You'll be okay. And all in all the best with your exams. All the best. I hope that you guys are okay. Like, I hope you guys are genuinely okay, and I pray that God bless you guys, keeps you safe and keeps you sane above all. And yeah, all the best. Study hard, work smart, and just ace those exams. You're going to ace those exams, and even if you don't, remember, it's okay. You'll be given a second chance to do better. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this talk helped someone, even if it's just one person. I know it definitely helps me, because these are some of the things that I need to keep on reminding myself about, especially in this season. Also, one more thing, my friend always posts this on WhatsApp. Shout out to Snalo. He always posts it to whenever he's lazy to study. He reminds himself, but studying sucks less than failing. You know, failure sucks, it really does, and studying also sucks. But between the two, would you rather study and pass, or would you rather not study and fail? I think you'd rather study and pass. It's okay, it's all rula, you know. So remember, studying sucks less than failing. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next day. Bye. I love you all so much. Bye.